Hey everyone, this has been a wild month, so I've got a free resource for you and some client successes and some big industry news coming up, so stick around for that. So first and foremost, I don't know if you guys saw, but on the news, the brokerage I'm with, is purchasing Remax Holdings, which is like the global version of Remax, which for those of you who have known me for a while, that was my former brokerage. So it's really, really neat, interesting, cool. How I feel about it, I think it's awesome because one, Remax as a brand, I loved the place. Very well experienced agents there, but with Real, the technology was just a lot better. Hence, I moved over here. So for the long-term health of my client's business, for it to keep all that stuff up and ready for you guys, Real seemed like the better option. But with a company of about 30,000 agents taking over a company of 150,000 agents, this is only going to benefit you guys with some more potential for off-market opportunities coming up here. So super stoked. So combining some of the technology along with the some of the legitimacy from the Remax brand, I think that's going to be a really, really great benefit for both sides on that one. So super excited for that. The next thing I want to get into is just spring market and talking about what is going on there. So buyers right now are struggling to get into those cream puff properties. I'm sure you guys who have been out with me recognize me using that phrase. The homes that are really, really well set to go are going in multiples, and I've seen some going as high as $30,000, $40,000 over. So that can be intimidating. However, I like to remind everyone that the ability to write an offer is very, very simple. I never want people to feel like they are overpaying for a property. And I know people can be nervous about bidding wars. At the same time, I love writing offers because if it just happened to work out, I mean, hey, wouldn't you have rather have taken your shot than not in those situations, especially if we keep you within the price point that you were looking at anyway. On the other hand, we've had very, very good luck for buyers getting into homes for far under list. Just recently, just speaking of some of that success, I talked with a buyer. I helped a buyer get over $20,000 over off of their sales price just by doing the research and understanding what the proper value of this home was. So that was exciting to get them through that. And then on the other hand, for sellers too, getting the home ready to list, we've been able to get multiple offers and on more of our listings recently, which has been fantastic, and even managed to parry some of the some other inspection items on the other side. So buyers coming at us trying to get more money off of the property, services done. It's in a specific market. I think it's always good to help the buyers make sure that the home is in good condition. But in this one, we had what could have been thousands of dollars in damages from the buyers, thinking that they wanted everything, but we talked them down to basically just a couple hundred. So feels good to wipe away about potentially 80% of what buyers asking for our sellers, and really keep that in-house and keep that money going straight to the seller's pocket. So huge success there. The resource I want to share with you guys, though, kind of speaking of all that, especially as people are thinking about selling their homes, is I've created this home sellers checklist because so many people are afraid to even have me come over to help price their property because they don't know what all needs to be done with their house. There's just so much to do. Oh my gosh, there's a mess. Guys, there's a reason why you don't see too many pictures of me inside my house. I understand what it's like to be a little bit decluttered and all that stuff, and I promise in any situation there's no judgment, but regardless, this is just a quick, easy resource for people if they just need a place to start. What things that they can do on their property to make sure that things are show ready, or even if you want to get a couple of those things done before I come over, here's your list of things to do. So as always, thank you guys so much for supporting real estate, supporting the business here, and I can't wait to get together with you guys soon. All right, cheers.